Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to the Clash of Champions review. It was a really pretty good show. I don't think it was better than Backlash, but it wasn't a bad match, or bad show. It wasn't a bad show at all. The pre-show, I didn't get to watch. Nia Jax defeated Alicia Fox. We knew that was going to happen. I didn't get to, watch it though, because I was at work. The show opened with the tag team championship with the New Day versus the Club. As soon as the bell rings, Gallows takes out Big E, and then he takes out Xavier, and Kofi gets jumped by Gallows and Anderson. They hit a boot of doom eventually to Big E, because he finally got back in. Boot of doom to Big E. 1, 2. Kofi breaks it up. Xavier then hits Carl Anderson with Francesca. And Kofi and Big E hit the midnight hour to Anderson for the win. The New Day are still your WWE World Tag Team Champions. And as of tomorrow, they will be champions for 400 days. They'll probably celebrate. TJ Perkins versus Brian Kendrick. One of the really good spots of this match was TJ jumping off the top rope into a Hurricane Rana, throwing Kendrick and himself outside of the ring. It was wonderful. Kendrick eventually taps to the knee bar. This was a really good match. Really good match. And I don't know if they're going to do this for every cruiserweight match, but they either covered the ropes with purple, or they literally changed the ropes and the turnbuckle covers just for this match. I could see them easily just covering the ropes in purple and then changing the turnbuckle covers, but they're really separating them from the rest of the show. Kendrick taps to the knee bar. TJ retains the championship, cruiserweight championship. And after the match, Kendrick, he shakes TJ's hand, gives him a hug, and then headbutts him in the face. Cesaro versus Sheamus, match of the night. And it ended in a bullshit way. Cesaro hit a 619. It was the slowest 619 I've ever seen, but he hit it. He dove out of the... He did a suicide dive, hit Sheamus, and then landed on top of his head. It was the nastiest thing I've ever seen. I did not like it. Cesaro uppercuts Sheamus over the barricade, and as soon as he uppercuts him, they're ambushed by doctors. I don't know why. They're ambushed by doctors, and the ref calls the match. No one won. I don't know what the point of this was. Cesaro gets in the ring and yells for Sheamus to get back in. Sheamus is like stumbling all over the place. He's trying to walk to the ring, but doctors and the security and the refs force him to the back. And that's that. It was confusing. It was an amazing match. And then they just end it with this bullshit. I have no idea. Sami Zayn versus Chris Jericho. It was a pretty good match. Chris Jericho ended up winning with the Codebreaker. So Sami Zayn literally hit the Blue Thunder Bomb right before the Codebreaker, and we thought it was end there. But it did not. This match, I don't know why. Was before any other matches besides the main event. But we had Sasha versus Bayley versus Charlotte for the women's title. There was a triple dropkick. That was pretty cool. None of them connected, but they all just did the dropkick at the same time. Dana attacks Bayley because there's no DQ. Charlotte hits a double moonsault from the top rope onto both Bayley and Sasha. Dana breaks up the bank statement, and then Sasha hits the bank statement again on Charlotte, and Bayley breaks it up this time. and Bayley gets hit by a big boot for the win. Charlotte retains her championship. Now, up until this point, there was only 2 championship matches, but the champions won. Then we get Roman Reigns versus Rusev. During the match, when Roman was rallying back, he hit the spear. He goes for the pin. Lana pulls the ref out, and she gets ejected. And then from that point on, Roman just takes over. He's the manliest man of manhood. He hits a spear on Rusev. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns is your new United States champion. But with him having the championship, he's not going to be in the main event scene. So, for the people that wanted him out of the main event scene, you got your wish. But if you didn't want him to have a championship, he's a U.S. champion. I like Roman. I'm not going to lie. I like Roman. So I'm okay with this. I really didn't think they were going to do it. I did not think this was going to happen, but I'm okay with it. Maybe it'll help him get back to where he was with the Shield. Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens for the Universal Championship. Seth, during the match, he took part of the Spanish announce table. Owens got on the table. The ref was like, "Get down from there, young one." And Owens was like, "What are you going to do, disqualify me?" Hits a crotch chop, tells him to suck it, turns to Seth, hits another crotch chop, and then he goes for the senton, but Seth moves out of the way. Owens puts himself through the table. Jericho comes out and distracts Seth. Seth turns right into a powerbomb, and 1, 2, Seth Rollins kicks out. Seth tells Owens to suck it with a crotch chop, hits the pedigree, but while he's pinning, Chris Jericho puts Kevin Owens' foot on the ropes, and the ref didn't see this, I guess. Owens goes for another pop-up. Seth jumps over Owens and lands on the ref, knocking him down, and Seth hits a pedigree, gets a 20 count, because the crowd counted that high, but there was no ref, so it didn't matter. Jericho attacks Seth. A new ref comes out. Seth is like, "Hurry up, get down here." He turns around into a pop-up powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. Kevin Owens retains the championship. Where the hell was Triple H? Why didn't he? I mean, I guess it's not that big of a pay-per-view, so I guess it doesn't matter. But yeah, Triple H didn't come down. Chris Jericho did. I really expect... Me and a lot of people expected Triple H. Anyway, sorry for that. I had to cut. I took part in a Twitter poll thing, and I picked Kevin Owens was going to win with the help of Triple H, and so did 51% of the people in that poll. But he didn't. Time to watch Raw tomorrow to see what the hell's going on with Cesaro and Sheamus. What the hell's going on with Francesca getting involved in the Tag Team Championship. And to see the new United States Champion. The big dog. The guy. Roman Reigns. And to see, maybe Seth will get pissed off and he'll call out Kevin Owens, or maybe they'll have like a tournament or something to see who he fights next at Survivor Series. No, I actually just looked at it. It's Hell in a Cell. It goes Clash Champions, No Mercy, Hell in a Cell, Survivor Series, and then yeah. But that's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Cam Cody, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles.